Very nice. Zach, go right ahead. Thank you, sir. Beautiful, beautiful. Man, you guys are awesome. Thank you, gang. Appreciate that. All right, so we're going to shift gears a little bit more here, and we're going to talk about coneflowers. Now, if you love butterflies, if you love birds, if you love, you know, those little creatures that love nectar, pollen, things like which a lot of them do, these are going to be ideal for you. This is a 3-piece coneflower trio. You get 3 different varieties, and these are just going to burst with color. They start in the spring, and then they pretty much go through right through summer with very, very long-lasting blooms.
Yep.
Let's talk about what we get.
You get 3, so you get the white, then you get the Sombrero Hot Coral, and then the berry color.
Look at
so
these.
There's 3.
So beautiful varieties and beautiful colors. And you know what I love to look at the size of the flowers.
They're big. They're big. And you know what so here's what I love about these. Most of the plants you get, they're gonna die back. These are gonna die back for the winter too, but these are really lovely because these little cones right here, they come up and they stay up. The petals will fall down for the at the winter, but these little seed heads stay through the winter, and they're really pretty. They're textural, and they're also really good. The birds love them. So this gives you winter interest and winter bird attracting qualities too, which is really lovely.
Apparently they're full of nectar, these little things, and so I would imagine hummingbirds, things like that, would love these too. What a nice couple of varieties here too that we give you, because we give you 3 of them in all,
3.
And all 3 are different colors. So if you'd like them again, remember, when you order today, you will not pay for these, okay? What you do is you secure your order. We're gonna throw the map up one more time for you. So let's say you live in, let's take an easy one like Maine. If you live in Maine, your growing season's a little bit later, so you're gonna receive them May 6th, on or about. And then you know that's the time to plant them where you live. Now, if you live in Florida, where we live here, or the southern part of Texas, or if you're over there on the West Coast in California, you will get these more in the month of March, within like
next week.
Yeah, within a week
this
or
week,
two.
Right. Yeah.
And so you know it's time to plant them. Rochelle told me last week, she's like, you haven't planted your tomatoes yet. You're in Florida. You need to get those tomatoes in the ground. So I had planted tomatoes, and I actually think we have pictures of my tomato plant. We're gonna keep you updated. But that's the nice thing, is there's no guesswork.
There's no guesswork, and also these are completely guaranteed. So we have a 1-year guarantee on all of our perennials. So the perennials, those impatiens, are annuals. So the annuals get a 90-day guarantee. 90-day will get you all the way through the season. So if you have any problems, I just want to show you. You're gonna get, with all leaf and petal plants, you're gonna get one of these brochures. These are really great. There's so much more information here than you get on those little tags in the nursery.
The little things they stick in the plant.
You're not gonna lose it. You're not gonna, stick it in the ground and have it get lost. But this will give you all the information that you need about planting, care, the whole thing. But if you have any problems with it, right back here is all of Leaf and Petal's contact information. So you can contact us through Facebook. You can contact us through, just give us a call. If you have questions about your plants, you can talk to a horticulturist that will help you figure out what's wrong. And if they go, totally wrong, die for some reason, or they don't come back next year, because you've got a full year, you call us up and we'll get you new plants.
Look at all the beautiful colored petals on here. I have a thing that I say, petals, please. They please you. Look, see, right there.
Very clever.
That's another new thing. It's got little various things we do in the garden show. But they're very pleasing to the eye. And you know what? I love that you brought up the point that even after the petals fall off, that we still have that little cone in the center that's going to continue to provide food for the birds and the butterflies.
Do you know what the Latin name is of these?
Conus. I don't know.
Good guess. No, it's echinacea. Echinacea. You know where that name comes from?
Where?
It means sea urchin, and it's because those seed heads look like sea urchins.
They do. You know what?
It's particularly in the winter.
If you come in really close and you look at that one, and you see the little prickly thing? It does look like a sea urchin.
Doesn't it?
And I love sea urchin. That stuff is delicious. But anyway, so these petals will fall off, but that will linger long after. If you'd like these, they're only $24.95. Will you show everybody how it comes when they order it real quick?
Oh, yes, we do.
Okay.
So this is how they're going to come. You'll get 3 of them. They'll
already
each be
established.
Already established. And this is how they will look in the first year. They'll get this big. By the end of the season. So
I love them. I plan on, it's so funny because I'm doing these gardening shows, and already I have about 8 or 9 plants out on the deck. I only had about 4 or 5, but I'm gonna just keep loading it up.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have there's not gonna be any deck left. It's just
No.
gonna be a big giant bunch of pots with flowers.
Yeah.
And they'll be, you know how to find me, just look for the birds, the butterflies, and that's where I'll be.
Yeah.
But anyway, at $24.95, you can't go wrong. Again, and I will say this, I'll say it throughout the show, you're not paying for them yet. So don't be looking at me saying, well, I'm not getting those. I'm not gonna plant them for another month. This is your ordering process. You don't pay till they come to till they ship to your house. So all you're doing is guaranteeing you're gonna get stuff that's not picked over. And I will tell you from experience of going to a home store, and I'm not, hey, listen, I know home stores are great for lots of stuff, whatever you need, you know, you need a hoe and you need it right now, you go to the home store and get it, right?
Yeah.
But for your flowers and stuff like that, don't go there and get all the stuff that's picked off and picked over. Insects all over. You don't even know when they've been watered last. I bought a plant from there and I got it home and the root ball was so overpacked. It had been sitting for so long.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is never gonna live.
Look at these.
These are all
nice.
hand-selected.
These are healthy
Can you
root balls.
yeah,
look at
show
this.
that.
So the thing that you want to look at here is that it isn't, you see all these roots? Sometimes when they're too compacted, they just get all wound up in here and there's way too many and you really have to kind of rake your fingers over it. And even then, break it up. But even then, you know, if they're too root bound, they're gonna get stuck like that in your garden.
And you know what that's telling you? That's telling you it's been there for a couple weeks. If that root ball is getting all jammed up, and that's not healthy for the plant because what it's doing, it's providing roots to go deeper and ain't no way to go.
Yeah.
So you got to get that sucker home, and we guarantee you're going to get them home. All right, we're going to move on, and
we have this.
Here come the worker bees.
Big guy here.
Wow.
Isn't this beautiful?
Daryl, you have the strength of like 10 assistant.
Yeah.